Alright, Middle-Aged White Guy Reacts is back again today with another video. This time we have sort of a new artist to the channel. This is Struggle Jennings. We did hear one verse from him in Travelers, which was the Tom MacDonald, Ryan Upchurch, and Struggle Jennings collaboration. I was really impressed with his verse in that song. I thought his metaphors in there were spectacular. All right, there was a lot of meat on the bones, so to speak. He gave you something to actually talk about and actually break down, which if you've seen my channel ever at all, you know that's what we like here. All right, you have to give me something to break down, right? So a lot of people have suggested this song or him in general, and someone recently just suggested this one again. This is Struggle Jennings and Caitlynne Curtis. God, we need you now. So let's get right into it. See what this is all about. I am told I will like this song, so I am expecting big things. You guys typically don't steer me wrong, so I'm trusting you here. Let's go. Let's get into it.
Getting crazy, baby, chill. Don't medicate, just meditate. You waking up now, well, baby, you hella late. Educate, look at what's going on, let it resonate, accelerate. Find your inner hunger like you never ate. Agenda is to push the hate, separate and segregate. Don't celebrate quite yet, the storm is coming, Q, for heaven's sake.
Okay, hold on, let's go back and hear this. He said a lot already, right off the bat.
Getting crazy, baby, chill. Don't medicate, just meditate. You waking up now, well, baby, you hella late. Educate, look at what's going on, let it resonate, accelerate. Find your inner hunger like you never ate.
The world's going crazy, baby, chill. All right. If you ain't something about, if you haven't woken up yet, then you're hella late. You're late, okay? The world's already going insane, and you're late to the party. You're now just seeing these things because it's so in your face right now that now you're finally starting to wake up, but you're late to the party, right? He's saying, you know, educate yourself. Take in this information. Look at what's going on. Let it resonate inside you and accelerate your action, okay? Be hungry like you've never ate. So, like, be passionate about this stuff. We can't sit here anymore. We can't sit here complacent with our eyes closed. Okay, Struggle. I got you, man. Let's go.
Look at what's going on, let it resonate, accelerate. Find your inner hunger like you never ate. Agenda is to push the hate, separate and segregate.
The agenda is to push the hate, separate and segregate. Yes. Divide and conquer. You know, if you've seen some of my Tom MacDonald reactions where he talks about similar things, you already know. You know, I'll probably say a lot of the same things about this. Divide and conquer. Okay? The division is class. It's not all this other stuff. The division is class. That's it. That's the dividing line. All right? But as long as the elites keep all of us divided and fighting amongst ourselves, we'll never come together to force whatever, you know, to deal with their oppression, if you want to call it that, or whatever, you know.
Your inner hunger like you never ate. Agenda is to push the hate, separate and segregate. Don't celebrate quite yet, the storm is coming, Q, for heaven's sake. Violence that they demonstrate.
Don't celebrate yet, the storm is coming. I mean, he's saying the worst is ahead of us, essentially.
Instigate and penetrate the values of our country and our God is what they desecrate. My fighters ain't no fed.
Man.
Don't celebrate quite yet, the storm is coming, Q, for heaven's sake.
I wonder if he's telling them not to celebrate, you know, the section of society that's pushing America in one direction, that's kind of against what we stand for. I wonder if he's telling them don't celebrate yet because the storm isn't come yet. It's going to.
Hey, separate and segregate. Don't celebrate quite yet. The storm is coming, Q, for heaven's sake. Violence that they demonstrate, instigate and penetrate the values of our country and our God is what they desecrate.
The violence that they push is what's, you know, tearing our country apart. They're desecrating God and, you know, what we stand for as Americans. This is already going to be. I can see where he's going with this song, and this is the message is going to be right up my alley. That's for sure.
Straight, instigate and penetrate the values of our country and our God is what they desecrate. My fighters ain't no featherweight, pulling out the seams of the fabric that they fabricate. They feed us lies, manipulate, intimidate through fear and force, forcing us to sit and wait till we come together, congregate, and then we liberate.
Man, he's laying it all out. He is laying it all out. He's like, look, this is, how did he put this? Hold on.
Pulling out the seams of the and our God is what they desecrate. My fighters ain't no featherweight, pulling out the seams of the fabric that they fabricate. They feed us. My friends aren't featherweights. They're pulling at the seams of the fabric that they of the lies that they fabricate, or something like that. My fighters ain't no featherweight, pulling out the seams of the fabric that they fabricate.
Pulling at the seams of the fabric that they fabricate.
They feed us lies, manipulate.
They feed us lies and manipulate. All right, so you say, hey, my boys, we're already pulling at the seams. We're poking holes in all this stuff, man. We're poking these holes. We're pulling the seams out. We're taking this loose thread here. If we pull it, this fabric's just going to fall apart because it's just built on lies. It's, Okay.
Pulling out the seams of the fabric that they fabricate. They feed us lies, manipulate, intimidate through fear and force, forcing us to sit and wait till we come together, congregate, and then we liberate.
But that hasn't happened yet. That hasn't happened yet. A lot of us are still just want to go about our lives. We just want to go do our day-to-day, come home, go to bed, get up, work the next day, and until we come together, we can't liberate. Liberate in the sense of, change the direction of America. We're not liberating things. I mean, but, shift the narrative back. At least a little bit more towards the center, for crying out loud.
To sit and wait till we come together, congregate, and then we liberate. Praying that you give me strength to find some love amongst the hate. Marching on these streets of blood till I see the golden gates. Troubadour and troubled souls, one of God's servants. Blades out, cut the grass till we see the serpents.
Oh, cut the grass until we see the serpents. There's snakes in the grass, man. Just mow that stuff down. You'll be able to see them. You'll be able to see them for what they are. This is a perfect monologue of the state of America right now. I mean, this is all spot on. He's laying it out exactly what's going on. How the elites, the leaders, the politicians, they lie, they manipulate us, they divide us. And they are the snakes. Okay, they are the snakes in the grass. And he's saying how the population is waking up to this. It may be too late, though. They're late to the party, but now they're starting to wake up. But just waking up to it isn't good enough. You need to accelerate, educate yourself, reverberate, accelerate that, because we need you up to speed. All right, because we have to gather together. We can't just keep sitting. Like, this is heavy.
Amongst the hate, marching on these streets of blood till I see the golden gates. Troubadour and troubled souls, one of God's servants. Blades out, cut the grass till we see the serpents.
I hope you see the truth.
Wow.
This puppet show stays on because of you.
Oh, that was nice.
I hope you see the truth.
Hope you see the truth.
This puppet show stays on because of you.
This puppet show stays on because of you fools. Holy shit. Okay. Yep. You keep feeding into the narrative, it's going to keep feeding back to you. Like, ugh.
This puppet show stays on because of you.
There's no audience for the puppet show, we wouldn't have it.
Been dancing with the devil way too long.
Oh.
I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues.
Yeah.
Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. We need you now before we're too far gone.
Wow.
I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
I know the truth is hard to swallow, just
Damn. Damn, that's heavy, man. You know, the puppet show's on because of you fools. We need God to help all of us see the truth. Help guide us out of this. You know, like, wow. That's
Digested,
insane.
suspected something's going on, but I know the truth is hard to swallow, just digest it. Suspected something's going on, but chose to just neglect.
Take the damn red pill. Oh my God. Truth is hard to swallow, but just digest it. You don't care if it's hard to swallow. Chew that shit, swallow it, digest it. Because it's necessary. Man, struggle. All right.
I know the truth is hard to swallow, just digest it. Suspected something's going on, but chose to just neglect it. Deflected by some.
We know that something's going on, but choose to just neglect it. Like I said, we've been too freaking complacent. That's why we're here. That's why we're here.
Suspected something's going on, but chose to just neglect it. Deflected by some breaking news. Oh, we just accept it. Expected just to fall in line and follow their perspective.
I'll let him finish. Hold on.
Some breaking news. Oh, we just accept it. Expected just to fall in line and follow their perspective.
Breaking news, expect us just to accept it and fall in line with their narrative, or however he said that. You get the gist. And I've used this example before, and there's 100 other ones I can point to. But the Covington kids, that was breaking hot news. And if you just listen to the news and follow that narrative, you have a completely different idea of what went down there than what actually happened. And I reiterated the story. I believe in snowflakes. So I don't want to get into that again, you know, but we all know the story. Like I said, you know, if you just accepted that and didn't actually look into it for yourself, you wouldn't know exactly what happened. And there's probably some people out there who still think that exactly how CNN laid it out is exactly how that went down.
Breaking news. Oh, we just accept it.
Don't trust the news. Don't trust the news. What you got to do, and I've said this before, you read some right-wing news, you find the same stories on the left-wing site, you read that, okay? Now you got the two extremes. Go out, look around, you know, there's great commenters on YouTube that, you know, can shine perspective and can kind of give you the middle ground. But you look at this stuff, you look at what, you know, a few of these other people, legitimate, political commenters on YouTube are saying, and you know, you get a bigger picture of what actually both sides feel, what actually happened there. You can't just take Fox and say that's how it happened, and CNN, that's how it happened. It's never how it happened on both these extremes. It's always somewhere in the middle, and you need to cut through the fluff and the BS of mainstream news and find out what exactly went on for yourself. And I found that finding the actual raw, uncut video more times than not tells you way more about what actually went down than any of the news and you know, journalists out there.
Deflected by some breaking news. Oh, we just accept it. Expected just to fall in line and follow their perspective. Don't question their objective, but I got a lot of questions. How these kids molested, but nobody's been arrested. Read it in the testament, these children are protected. So I'm fighting all these terrorists, both foreign and domestic.
Read it in the Bible. These are to be cherished, these children. But how are they getting molested and nobody's going to jail? All right, I wonder if he's talking about priests or just in general with the sex trafficking. But yeah, you know, that's heavy again.
Estimate these children are protected, so I'm fighting all these terrorists, both foreign and domestic. Refuse to be directed, lion not a sheep, only kneel to my God.
Lion, not a sheep. Tell him.
Domestic, refuse to be directed, lion not a sheep, only kneel to my God, so I'm dying on my feet.
Oh, God. Only kneeling to my God, so I'm dying on my feet, man. This guy's hard. This guy is hard. He's a scary looking motherfucker, too. I'll tell you that.
Directed, lion not a sheep, only kneel to my God, so I'm dying on my feet. Silence when we speak, but there's violence in the street. I've been rolling with the punches, I can't take it on the cheek.
And that's what we've been doing too long. Rolling with the punches and taking it on the cheek. Turning the other one, man. That's what we've been doing for too long.
But there's violence in the street. I've been rolling with the punches. I can't take it on the cheek. Drink from a glass half full. I'm optimistic. People are sadistic, so vicious and malicious. Praying for assistance to overcome opposition, or I'm gonna start resisting and then I'll pray for forgiveness.
Oh! Oh my God, that was so hard.
People are sadistic, so vicious and malicious. Praying for assistance to overcome opposition, or I'm gonna start resisting and then I'll pray for forgiveness.
He said, before he said, the half, I'm drinking from a glass half full, I'm optimistic, but people are sadistic and what have you. And, he's basically, hold on, let me see how he put that one more time.
I'm optimistic, people are sadistic, so vicious and malicious. Praying for assistance to overcome opposition, or I'm gonna start resisting and
praying for assistance to overcome his position. But if he doesn't get the assistance, he's just going to take matters into his own hands and then pray after for forgiveness. Like, damn, struggle.
malicious. Praying for assistance to overcome opposition, or I'm gonna start resisting and then I'll pray for forgiveness.
Start resisting and pray for forgiveness. Oh.
I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues.
Yep.
Oh God, come back home.
This is powerful. Yeah.
Need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now. We need you now. We need you now. One day, one day, one day.
Oh. Woo! Wow. She got up there.
This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God,
Man.
come back home.
Just give me goosebumps, man. Oh.
This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. We need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
This is a powerful song, man. Wow. That was intense, man. He's spot on with that message too. I mean, he is absolutely spot on. It's everything that's been happening and exactly how we have to start dealing with it. 100%. That's exactly how we need to wake up, get off our asses, and start pushing back on this bullshit. All right? Essentially is what he's saying, or else it's going to be too late. All right? We have a chance and an opportunity to do this the correct way. And we need to wake up and do that now. Now. All right? That's a great song. I really like that. All right, like I said, I've heard a verse from him before. This is his first song that I've heard outside of that one verse in that one song, and he has impressed me for sure. I will look forward to hearing some more of him. This guy, he knows what he's talking about. He's got a good message too. All right, that'll do it. That'll be the reaction. Middle-aged white guy is out. Peace.